Today, we are announcing that Commissioner Harrison will be departing his role as Baltimore Police Commissioner, and importantly, also announce my decision to nominate Deputy Commissioner Worley to lead the Baltimore Police Department moving forward.
We are taking you into the news right now with the Fox 45 news feed. It's 11 a.m. We are following that breaking news, a major shakeup within the Baltimore Police Department. Commissioner Michael Harrison stepping down. What the mayor is saying about the future of the city's police department and the fight against crime. Right now, we are under a code red alert. It's dangerous. Thick smoke chokes Baltimore. It is so bad that it is just dangerous being outside. The tips one doctor is sharing. And the smoke impacting more than air quality, the economic impacts it's having as it forces some airlines to cancel flights. Fox 45 News Midday starts now.
Live from WBFF in Baltimore, this is Fox 45 News Midday.
Thanks for joining us for Fox 45 News Midday. I'm Patrice Sanders. We begin with breaking news, a major shakeup within the Baltimore Police Department. Police Commissioner Michael Harrison is stepping down. The mayor making that announcement just this morning. Our Shannon Lilly was there and joins us now live with the breaking news and what comes next for the city. Shannon.
Well, this is effective now, Patrice. Former Deputy Commissioner Rich Worley will be stepping into this role, and as of today, he becomes the acting commissioner. Now, Michael Harrison says he will continue to remain available and accessible for both the mayor and the new acting commissioner until that new acting commissioner is fully confirmed. This was all confirmed just a little bit the time ago inside City Hall in the ceremonial room. The mayor saying he and the commissioner had discussions over the past few weeks about the future of the department. And it became clear to them that now is the right time to make this transition. Both Harrison and the mayor commenting on the significant progress the department has made over Harrison's 4-year tenure in both reducing crime and enhancing engagement with the community. But during today's press conference, I asked Harrison, now that he's leaving, if he thinks it was wise not to go after low-level crimes over the past several years. He says it wasn't a decision he got to make, but a policy that came as a result of the state's attorney's office not prosecuting those crimes. Take a listen.
And we could not put officers in positions to do something and get themselves injured, get community members injured, all of the things that go along with that for a case that's likely not going to be prosecuted. So it was a policy decision. It was not a personal or professional decision. It was purely policy decision.
Now, as for what's next for Harrison, there have certainly been rumors swirling, even some drama that unfolded here at City Hall earlier this week at a budget hearing regarding those rumors about possible opportunities that Harrison may or may not have. But in this press conference that just unfolded, Harrison made it clear that he has no job offers, he's done no job interviews, and he is simply taking this time to breathe, to rest, to spend time with family, and to make sure that this transition is a smooth one. Reporting live from City Hall, I'm Shannon Lilly, Fox 45 News, Midday.
Well, as Shannon just said, the announcement wasn't exactly a surprise. It was just Tuesday when the commissioner addressed his future amid speculation about an opening at the D.C. Sheriff's Department. At the time, Harrison said he wasn't going to Washington, but his phrasing appeared not to satisfy Councilman Eric Costello.
Do you, Commissioner Michael Harrison, do you, notwithstanding the mayor's position, plan on remaining an active and working employee of the city of Baltimore?
I don't know that I can answer that question right now because I serve at the pleasure of the mayor, and I have to know where the mayor stands on that.
Is it your intention to remain with the city of Baltimore as an active employee as police commissioner through the end of your contractual term?
I will tell you that I have said no to many opportunities that have come, but there may be a consideration that I may have to consider.
I'm going to take a 5-minute recess.
Stay with Fox 45 News for a closer look at what comes next for the police department. We'll have a full report coming up on Fox 45 News at 4, and you can find detailed reporting on our website, foxbaltimore.com. Now to the weather alert. We are under a code red air quality alert as smoke from wildfires burning in Canada blankets the East Coast for a second day. Smoke from the fires reaching unhealthy levels in many cities, including here in Baltimore. For a closer look at the impact here at home, let's go over to meteorologist Jasmine Lomax. Jasmine.
Thanks, Patrice. Yeah, we're seeing some of the worst air quality around our region, and this is for the world. We've got some of the worst conditions. We've got hazardous air quality indices in parts of Pennsylvania, even extending into portions of Maryland. But generally, the Baltimore and Washington, D.C. areas are very unhealthy. This means that there's an increased health risk for everyone. Make sure that you're limiting your time outside and avoid strenuous outdoor activities, avoid outside exercise, and also remember to protect your pets. This is unhealthy for humans and also for animals. Coming up, I'll have a look at when things are expected to improve and what to expect for the weekend in my full forecast. Back to you.
Well, Governor Wes Moore and Mayor Brandon Scott are warning that you should take precautions during this alert. The governor is saying we are working in close coordination with the Maryland Department of the Environment and Maryland Department of Health to monitor the impact. And Mayor Scott says it is crucial that residents stay informed about the current air quality conditions and take appropriate measures to protect themselves and their loved ones. Make sure you stay with us. We're going to share some tips from a doctor should you have to be outside today. 11:06 now, and happening today, the driver of one of the cars involved in that crash along 695 that killed 6 construction workers is set to appear in court. 54-year-old Lisa Adrian Leah from Randallstown is accused of driving under the influence and speeding. She faces manslaughter and negligent homicide charges. This news comes a day after the other driver, a 20-year-old man, appeared in court on Tuesday. Now, as the weather heats up, pools are opening for the season, but safety is now top of mind after a Baltimore teen nearly drowned in a public pool. As Olivia Dance shows us, the pool was not open at the time.
The teen is in critical condition this morning after nearly drowning at the Roosevelt Park pool, which is in Hamden. Now, the pool was not open to the public at the time, so no lifeguard was on duty. But according to police, a group of teens climbed the fence and jumped in. That's when the teen went under in the deep end and didn't come up. A rescue team had to pull them out of the water. Now, Mayor Brandon Scott is saying people need to be smarter about swim safety. Take a listen to what he said.
This is something that could have been totally avoidable. A young man is in critical condition fighting for his life because he made a bad decision. We have asked and we have said time and time again, we want our young people, we want everybody in Baltimore to enjoy our pools. That's why they're free. But you have to do that when the pools are open, when there is a lifeguard on duty, because swimming in an unsafe way can cost you your life.
Homicide detectives are now investigating this case, and public pools in Baltimore City aren't open 7 days a week until June 15th. For now, reporting in the newsroom, I'm Olivia Dance, Fox 45 News, Midday.
Still ahead, could double-decker airline seats be the future of flying? What the designer is saying about the new layout and how it could impact ticket prices. Martha Stewart is wading into the debate over remote work, what the business mogul is saying about a return to in-person work. And the DOJ has reportedly told Donald Trump that he is the target of a new investigation. How the former president is responding. That's coming up.
And it's still very hazy outside. I'll let you know when conditions will improve and how it'll feel for the weekend in my Weather Authority forecast.
Fox 45 News, winner of 17 2022 Regional Emmy Awards, more than all other Baltimore news stations combined.
Just in, religious broadcaster and one-time presidential hopeful Pat Robertson has died. Robertson founded the Global Christian Broadcasting Network in 1961 and once ran for president as a Republican in 1988. The 93-year-old was best known for his secular talk show, The 700 Club. You can watch The 700 Club weekdays at 10 right here on Fox 45. Well, taking a look at your social stream now, lots of reaction online to the smoky conditions across the East Coast. It is all due to wildfires in Canada. Check this out. We took this time-lapse video of the Inner Harbor this morning showing the conditions deteriorating. Do you see this? It's not just Baltimore. It is like this along much of the East Coast. Millions of Americans are on alert. The conditions are so bad that it's causing flight delays at major airports and postponing sports events in some cities. A lot of people talking about it because you can't help but feel it. One person, it's eerie, isn't it? Ominous. We need rain to wash this stuff out of the air. Another one saying, yes, I definitely smelled the smoke this morning. The Justice Department has reportedly informed President Trump and his legal team, that he is a target in the special counsel's classified documents probe. CNN is reporting the DOJ says special counsel Jack Smith is looking into whether Trump possibly mishandled classified documents. In an interview with the New York Times on Wednesday, Trump would not say whether he had been told that he was a target in the investigation. This is what you're saying about it. For a guy that stole secrets and apparently sold them, this is justice. No one, not even your orange emperor, is above the law. And another saying, another witch hunt, corruption from the FBI. Businesswoman Martha Stewart is jumping into the widely contested debate over remote work. The 81-year-old says, America will go down the drain if remote work is allowed to continue. She says, quote, you can't possibly get everything done working 3 days a week in the office and 2 days remotely. Should America go down the drain because people don't want to go back to work? Causing some interesting comments. One saying, Martha Stewart, convicted felon who made her fortune and name by filming cooking shows in her kitchen at home. And another one, my mom has been a remote employee since like 2015, yet nobody considered that an issue until 2020. Excuse me, smoke in the air, still in here. All right, well, still ahead, learning about the cost of college while in high school, where students could soon be forced to take a course about the cost of higher education. But first, the air quality outside just downright dangerous. Right now, we're going to, coming up, the tips from a doctor sharing tips for staying safe. 11:13 now on Fox 45 News Midday.
Hey.
We are back with a live look outside. Taking a look over Towson on this weather alert day, you still see the hazy, smoky air out there we are under a code red advisory due to poor air quality. Now, much of the East Coast feeling the same conditions that we are here at home. Look at this time-lapse video showing the smoke moving over New York City. You see the air started off gray before then turning yellow, and then now it's orange, and then the whole view just really becomes engulfed in smoke. Earlier this morning, we spoke with a doctor about staying safe in these conditions and how wearing a mask might help.
N95, so I believe it's 95% of the particulate matter. The 2.5 p.m., which is what is driving this air quality crisis, they mostly should be filtered out by appropriately sized, appropriately worn N95 masks. So it is important to, look at the instructions on the box. They have to have 2 elastics. It has to be well-fitting. But if you don't have access to that, which is common, then really trying to stay indoors. If you have a HEPA filter in your house, keeping the windows closed, those things are also very helpful.
If you want to see that full interview, head to our website, foxbaltimore.com. Happening today, the trial resumes for a former Parkland School resource officer accused of failing to act during the massacre at Stoneman Douglas High School. This is a live look from inside the courtroom. An investigation found Scott Peterson refused to investigate where gunshots were coming from during that 2018 shooting. 17 people were killed in the attack. The shooter was sentenced to life in prison last November. And officials in Peru have begun the extradition process for Joran Vandersloot. He is making his way from Peru to America, where he's set to stand trial on extortion and wire fraud charges. But he's long been believed to be tied to the 2005 disappearance of American Natalie Holloway. Coming up later today on Fox 45 News at 4, we're continuing our coverage into Commissioner Michael Harrison stepping down. We'll take a deeper dive into what his departure means for public safety and the Scott administration. Then at 5, one of the drivers in the deadly Baltimore Beltway crash is in court today. We're following the latest developments on the punishment they could face. And at 6, it's shutting down school activities, closing the zoo, and impacting your health. We are following the latest impact of the smoke that's hanging over Baltimore. You can get Fox 45 News in a flash through your Amazon Alexa or Echo. We now deliver your local headlines and forecasts in less than 2 minutes. If you have an Amazon device, tell it to enable Fox 45 Baltimore. 11:18 and now to today's talking point. High school students in North Carolina could soon have to take a class teaching them about the cost of a 4-year degree. A bill making its way through the State House would require schools teach 10th graders about all of their options after graduation, from college and community college to vocational and technical programs. Students would have to be told how much it costs on average to finance a 4-year degree and how that compares to other options. They'll also be taught how much people with those degrees can expect to earn. Mark Clark with Be More Lifestyle is here now. Great topics. All kids should know that, but to legislate that as a required course, that seems odd to me.
It's weird. I mean, it's always weird. Like you said, that's a good idea. But hey, how about how to balance a checkbook? How about economics in general in school?
That should be more required as a course.
Yeah.
This kind of information about, how much college costs and that there are other options seems like that could be covered in, like 2 days.
Exactly.
That doesn't seem like a whole semester course.
And also, I think you got to start looking at these states. You know what I'm saying? What the state talking about? What are the?
Always something
y'all need
at
to
play.
focus. You need to focus on getting the education rates up, and get the grades up before you start. You know what I mean? It's almost like North Carolina. What? What are we talking about here? It's not. So anyway, it just feels like it's a.
Overreach a little bit?
Yeah, I mean, it's not a bad idea, but like you said, this is a weekend class. It doesn't seem like a whole semester or whatever. But okay, whatever.
Right,
Yeah.
We'll see.
Well, no.
All right, Mark, thank you. Well, we are on weather alert. We have been for a couple days now. The air outside just downright dangerous as smoke from those wildfires in Canada blanket Baltimore. For a closer look at what's going on and when it's going to be out of here, we've got meteorologist Jasmine Lomax. That's what everyone wants to know at this point, Jasmine.
Yeah, Patrice, it's just been so bad over the past few days, but today is significantly worse than what we had yesterday and even the day before that. It's very hazy right now. Visibility at 2 miles. Temperatures, though, pretty mild, 72. Across the area, we are seeing some of the worst air quality that we have in the world right now. Hazardous air quality indices in parts of Pennsylvania. We're still very unhealthy here in Baltimore and also down through D.C., and it looks like things are starting to slightly get better. We expect that to continue this afternoon, but we remain under a code red air quality alert for the day today. Tomorrow, things are looking much better, but make sure that you're limiting your time outside and avoid strenuous activities as we deal with very unhealthy air particle qualities. As we head into the afternoon, we'll stay pretty mild. Temperatures now in the 70s. We're heading to the low 80s. We've got a low pressure system that's to New England. That's leading to some of that smoke filtering into our region. Things get better, though, as a cold front arrives tomorrow. Notice there's the chance for a few spotty showers and storms along parts of the eastern shore. We'll stay mostly dry, though, overnight and into the day tomorrow. More clouds will arrive by the afternoon as that front moves in, and we are looking at improving conditions following the front. We stay mostly dry on Friday, and then we'll have a mostly dry and quiet weekend with much better air quality. As we head into the afternoon, temperatures reach the upper 70s and the low 80s with hazy conditions throughout the day. Then tomorrow, we're back to that moderate range. Same thing on Saturday, so it's looking much better if you are planning on spending any time outside. We're under weather alert today as we deal with the haze. Tomorrow, 76. Then we're at 82 on Saturday, 87 on Sunday. We've got the chance for showers and storms on Monday, bringing much needed rain. Tuesday, we're looking at 83 with the potential for a few showers. After that, we start to dry out. Temperatures remain in the mid to upper 80s. Back to you.
All right, Jasmine, thank you. Still ahead, you might recognize a familiar face on tonight's all-new episode of Jeopardy! Coming up, we'll introduce you to the Maryland man who is taking part in the game show. And if you thought airline seats were cramped as it is, things may only get worse. Coming up, the new test design would have passengers sitting on top of each other in a double-decker format. And a big night of your favorite TV shows. First at 8, it's Alert. Then at 9, it's back-to-back episodes of Animal Control. Then it's Fox 45 News at 10 and the late edition at 11. 11:22 now on Fox 45 News Midday.
This Fox 45 News segment is sponsored by Chime Medical Center.
It is that time of year where we celebrate Dad, and you could win extra spending money every day from now until June 15th. Grab your phone to scan the QR code for your chance to win a $100 Visa gift card. Play our Father's Day Pop Quiz Trivia Contest. Get the question right, and you could win the daily prize of that $100 Visa gift card. Again, just scan the QR code to get the Father's Day Pop Quiz Trivia Question of the Day. Good luck. Don't miss this, especially if you're a fan of Jeopardy. You're going to want to watch tonight's show. One of the contestants is from right here in Maryland. David Ford is from Pasadena and got the chance to compete on the classic game show. You can watch David as he competes on Jeopardy tonight right here on Fox 45. That's all we have time for on Fox 45 News at midday. Be More Lifestyle is up next. Mark Clark back to tell us what they're working on.
Patrice, we all love a good midday nap, but a new study says the siesta could be impacting your waistline. We'll chat about what the doctors say is too long when it comes to napping. Next.
You're watching Fox 45 in Baltimore. Now live from TV Hill, this is Be More Lifestyle.
Hey, what's up, Baltimore? I'm Mark Clark. This is Be More Lifestyle live from Studio A at Fox Baltimore. Lady T is here, along with comedian Larry Lancaster and meteorologist Jasmine Lomax. Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
Family, let me tell you right now, if you thought airline seats were cramped as it is, get a load of this. A new test design would have passengers sitting on top of each other In a double-decker format, it's the brainchild of a 23-year-old designer who calls it the future of flying, but critics call it claustrophobic and question how passengers would evacuate in an emergency. Larry, this is a bad idea.
First of all, let's start with the fact that this person is 22 years old.
Yeah, they don't know anything. They don't know.
It's bad enough worrying about who's next to you.
Yeah.
You definitely don't want to worry about who's over top of you.
Nobody wants me to sit on them.
Yeah.
Including my wife. No, for real.
Okay, yeah. I mean, why don't we just lap up at this point, honestly? If you're going to suggest this, we might as well just sit on each other's laps, obviously. I think this is a stupid idea because the double-decker, have y'all been on a double-decker bus? It's the most uncomfortable ride that you will ever experience in your life. So this is a complete waste of time. Then, I mean, how you going to get out safely? Wait, let me hop down. This is not a bunk bed.
No.
We are not doing bunk beds on airplanes. It's not a bunk bed, right, Larry? I don't understand.
Are you a fan?
No, not at all. I mean, I think double-decker planes exist where you walk up the steps and it's a whole nother level.
Yeah.
Why can't we just do that?
Right.
It's like it's in London. It's in the UK.
I thought it was going to be that.
Yeah.
Wait a minute, but is this a new twist? Like a little, you don't know the person that they sit on your lap?
Oh, okay. Hey, that's called a first date. That's called a first date.
Maybe that's it.
Or a night out on town.
And also fine. You're like, oh, okay, yeah, you, come on.
And also, if you have Chipotle for lunch,
yeah.
person above you, I don't want to be that concerned with what
it makes you gassy. You gotta get that checked out. That's crazy.
We want you to tell it. What do you think of the new seat design? Vote on our website now, foxbaltimore.com/vote. When you get to the website, make sure you click on the lifestyle tab. You can also vote on our Fox 45 News app. And at the end of the show, we'll see what everybody thinks, right? Now, who doesn't love a good midnight nap? Or midday nap, I'm sorry. A new study says that siesta could be impacting your waistline. A recent study found midday naps increase the risk of obesity, high blood pressure, and metabolic syndrome. That's especially true if the nap is longer than 30 minutes. Health experts recommend adults get 7 to 9 hours of sleep a night. Now, if you are me and you have a big waistline and metabolic syndrom, if you have all three of the senses,
Come on, waistline. Come on, waistline.
You have to ask yourself, do you take a nap? Yes, I do. Wait a minute. So once again, let's go to Jasmine, who doesn't have any of these issues. What do you think about the nap? Are you a napper?
I mean, I'm definitely a napper. I have heard that they should be like shorter than 30 minutes, but I don't listen to that.
Yeah.
I mean,
because I feel like they don't know what they're talking about, obviously.
They don't
know what they're talking about. The experts. No, the experts don't. You may have studied, but you didn't do the T-search that I did. I did T-search. No, a 3-hour nap is definitely mandatory. At that point, you're just taking a whole, you might as well go for the whole 8 hours, right? Go for the whole 8 hours. But yeah, 3-hour naps work for me. It never steered me wrong.
Being forever youthful.
He is.
Larry, Mr. High Energy, Mr. Forever Youthful. Do you take a nap?
Yes.
Okay.
You do.
Sometimes I'm in traffic.
Sometimes.
Well, wait a minute. That is
at
scary.
The red light, naps are important, but I think Jasmine's right. You shouldn't take them any more than 30 minutes.
Well, what about me? You don't like the whole 3-hour nap?
No.
Oh, excuse me.
I've done that.
Oh, and it just...
And the rest of the day is gone.
Oh, yeah, that's the point.
3 hours turning to 8 hours.
That's the point.
It's getting more expensive to say I do. According to online wedding planning site Zola, the national average cost of a wedding this year is $29,000. That's up $1,000 from last year. When asked who's footing the bill for weddings, 33% of the couple say they're contributing to their wedding budgets in some way. I'll say this.
Right.
I got married 23 years ago. Our budget was 10 grand. That's all we had. So I don't care about the stats. I'm saying what we got was this.
Right.
Did you have family cook? Did you have like people? Was it a potluck style?
It was not.
Because then that definitely helps you bring the cost down.
Yeah, no, we kept it. We took care of it. 10 grand. That was it.
You took care of it? Well, listen. When I get married, can y'all take care of me? You and Allison, we didn't have a meeting, a meetup of some
No, because
sort.
I can tell you fancy. You're going to be the people that do
yeah, it's finna be a bad and bougie. It's finna be a black and bougie wedding. I want everybody there, and I'm gonna marry rich, so I feel like that's
Mr. Lancaster.
Yes.
Yes. What do you think about the money for weddings?
I think it's, well, to each his own. Unless you're super wealthy, I think you should save that money and, buy
and pay
a
off your
house,
student loans.
put it in the bank,
Right.
use it for the actual marriage.
Okay.
Oh, that's
Jasmine, we're out of
beautiful.
time.
Serious.
Larry, where are you going to be? You're going to be somewhere this weekend, right?
Yes, I'm at Avenue Kitchen every Wednesday.
Hey.
Friday, I'm going to be at Terra Cafe, and then Sunday, I'm going to be at the Harford County Equestrian Center.
Wow, the horses will love it.
The Wine and Music Festival.
You better swim on over. Come on, Equestrian Center.
All right, still ahead, we'll go behind the scenes one-on-one with our favorite anchor, Mary Bubala. I love, we love Mary.
Oh, I love her.
I love that, okay? And then also, coming up, America Steals and Deals, they got something great to offer. Stick around for that.
You're watching Be More Lifestyle.
If you're like me, hey, we've been taught to clean our ears with cotton swabs, but did you know that it's not the best way? Stacey Bell is here with a deal on an effective way to clean your ears.
The following segment is sponsored by Knocking.
We all get earwax. Ugh, but it's really nothing to be embarrassed about. And you like to use those cotton swabs, but they really don't work because they just push the wax deeper into your ear. The Whoosh Powered Ear Cleaner is really going to help you break up that wax. I'm going to show you how it works. It's really easy. I already have some water. You add warm water, has to be warm. You can use this inside the shower or out of the shower. I'll show you right here. You have this little cup and you put the cup up to your ear. You stick the whoosh inside and turn it on, and it just starts to break up that wax. And there are 3 different levels, so if you want to go lighter so you don't have a big rush of water in your ear, that works as well. The buildup of wax in your ear can lead to irritation, hearing loss, and the Whoosh is really going to help break down that wax and help you feel better. The other thing I like about it, if you have a bunch of people in the house, your kids, your spouse, there are 6 different attachments. So you can use these, and not everybody's using the same thing to break up the wax in their ears. So this is just going to help you feel a little bit better about yourself and relieve that wax in your ear. Right now, we're offering 35% off the Whoosh Powered Ear Cleaner. It's such a great deal. You want to head over to asadeals.com for this exclusive offer.
You watch her every night right here on Fox 45 News, but how well do we know Mary Bubala? Here's a look at the life behind the scenes.
Good evening, everybody. I'm Mary Bubala.
Who am I? Oh, that's such an interesting question. I would say, number one, the most important thing is I'm a mother. I think I start every day in that space. I definitely become a journalist for part of my day.
Low 47, it's going to be cold out there. This is my next job.
And I'm in that space. I am somebody who's super interested in the world and the people around her. Hard work is the essence of why I've survived. I've been very lucky too. It's no surprise that I've had a roller coaster career, and I've had people who have shown me grace and love, and I think that's why I'm still doing what I'm doing, and I really like it. I am originally from the Midwest, the suburbs of Chicago. It's my hometown, but it's interesting that my adult life has been in Baltimore. I came to this city as a 23-year-old. And now I'm 53. And I don't think it's taboo anymore at all to talk about your age. I don't think it should be. I am not shy about it. I'm definitely going through some changes. There's some hot flashes happening on set. I'll always be real. I'll always be who I am because I'm super serious on the news, but I also have a really fun, joyful side that I don't always get to show. Baltimore was a market that I think I had always looked at. When you're new to broadcasting, you know all the market sizes because you want to work your way up. When I landed in Baltimore, it was this feeling that I was home. The people of Baltimore embraced me right away. And it wasn't just those who knew me and that I was on TV. It was the lady at the bagel shop. Hiya, Juan. Hi, Juan. Same order as yesterday. It is the friendliest town. It felt like home, and it still does. And it is home, and that's where we've raised our boys, and we don't plan on leaving anytime soon. Some of my favorite places for sure, Oriole Park, Camden Yards, Ravens games. I'm a Ravens fan, and I'll tell you why. Ray Lewis. I was here through all of that. That cemented my place as a Ravens fan. I am proud to say my two sons are Ravens fans, even though their father is a Steelers fan. This is Mary Bubala, and this is my story.
She's the best. Make sure you watch Mary and Kai Jackson every day here on Fox 45 News and look for more behind-the-scenes segments in the future on Be More Lifestyle, of course.
This Fox 45 News segment is sponsored by Chime Medical Center.
It's that time of year when we celebrate Dad, and you could win an extra spending money or win some extra spending money from now until June 15th. Grab your phone to scan this QR code for your chance to win a $100 Visa gift card. Play our Father's Day Pop Quiz Trivia Contest. Get the question right, and you could win the daily prize of $100 per Visa gift card, or you know what I'm trying to say. Again, scan the QR code to get the Father's Day Pop Quiz Trivia question of the day. Good luck. Still ahead, Prince Harry taking the stand as he fights back against the paparazzi. But first, it was the final 5 minutes that shocked everyone. Lady T is breaking down the latest drama in the Scandal cheating scandal. Coming up next. And it's time to spill the tea this Tuesday. Lady T's in the house.
Hey, what's up, fellow tea sippers? All right, let's pour some tea. All right, so the Scandival took center stage at the Vanderpump Rules reunion. Ariana Madix came face to face with Raquel Leviss. So the woman who had an affair with her husband, Tom Sandoval, insults were exchanged, y'all. Things got fiery. There was something said about a cheese grater. Y'all, it got ugly, okay? I can't even repeat what was said on TV. Ariana, wearing her bright red revenge dress, went in on Raquel. So Tom tried to defend Raquel by saying, I guess, we don't live our lives by logic. Anyway, he got laughed out by the entire cast. Ariana says she doesn't forgive him at all, as she shouldn't, okay? Distance herself. I feel like she should distance herself from both of them. Anyway, Mark, was she wrong for going in as hard as she did? This is a woman who took her man, basically having an affair. They were friends, castmates, had an affair with her husband.
No, she did. That was the ultimate betrayal, right?
Yeah,
so.
the ultimate. The internet said that she obliterated her. I mean, she went in. It was pretty bad. But I don't feel like she was in the wrong. I feel like this was totally right. Yeah. She was venting.
I'm with you.
That's what we do. All right, up next, you guys. Y'all, we got to send prayers up for Wendy Williams. Now, as you know, she is the queen of the tea spilling. I always hail her every time. She's currently in a treatment center, continuing her battle with alcohol abuse. Reports say that she is at a facility doing her best to be her best. That's what her manager said, taking it day by day. In an exclusive interview, her son, Kevin Hunter, shared concerns about her being taken advantage of by those who are closest to her. Now, he and some of the family members are worried about the people who are handling her finances. He said they don't get updates about her finances or her guardianship. When she was hospitalized last year, she was put under like a guardianship of some sort. But he's saying they're not getting updates like they should. Mark, this whole thing gives me shady vibes. It's giving shady. I don't know what's going on.
Like you said, I'm just sending prayers. It's scary.
Yeah, I'm just sending prayers up for her. I love her. I wish she was, coming back and still on TV. But, prayers up to her and her family. Hopefully they work all that out. That's crazy. All right, up next, you guys, because the tea keeps pouring. What would today be without the royalty? Okay, so Prince Harry testified in court in London this week, going up against the British tabloids. Now, he was discussing the many years of alleged privacy breaches that he and his family experienced, and he did not hold back. Prince Harry's statement was 55 pages long. 55, y'all, 55. He was spilling tea about former associates, employees of Princess Diana. He also said there were voicemails accessed before he even heard them. So phone hacking, high-speed chase, what is going on? Harry said the tabloids thought that they owned him. So he and his family have been through a lot. Now, he and several other celebrities are a part of the lawsuit. No doubt he's in for the fight of his life. Lots going on there. Do you think he has a chance at winning, Mark?
No.
He's out. Just like that? Just no, Mark? Come on. Give him a fighting chance.
Sorry.
He's got this.
Sorry, Harry.
I know. Maybe we'll get another series from them out of it. But that's it for the tea for today. Happy birthday, Mark Clark.
Thank you, Lady T.
I heard you're turning 21 today.
27.
27. I'm sorry, I messed up the number. 27 is with the exact amount.
Plus 30. Okay.
Yes, look at you. You're looking youthful. Thank you so much. I love having you as a co-host on this show. You are amazing.
Thank you so much, Lady T.
All right. Now, y'all know what to do at home. Y'all got to go sip on all that tea.
Jasmine is here with weather.
Well, unfortunately for your birthday, it's not looking the best, but the good news is that for the weekend, if you're celebrating, it's going to be much better. We're still dealing with hazy conditions outside of Baltimore. 72 right now, the visibility down to 2 miles. If you have to be outside, just make sure that you limit your time outside and avoid exercise or other strenuous activities. We've got hazardous air quality indices in parts of Pennsylvania. We're still in that very unhealthy range here in Baltimore and toward Washington, D.C. So around the entire region, very bad air quality and some of the worst in the world currently. We're under this code red air quality alert for today. Tomorrow, though, things will begin to improve. We're also keeping track of showers and storms that are impacting southern Maryland, along with parts of the eastern shore. This will stay away from us, and we're looking at a mostly dry day. Current temperatures are mainly in the 70s. As we head into the afternoon, those numbers continue to rise. We'll stay mostly dry to this afternoon and into the night. We start with dry weather tomorrow morning, and then into the afternoon, it's looking mostly dry, but more clouds do return. There's the chance for very stray showers closer to the state line. Otherwise, it looks like a pretty quiet Friday, and the air quality is expected to improve over the weekend. Today, temperatures reach the upper 70s and possibly the low 80s, but throughout the day, that haze is going to continue. It does go back to the moderate range on Friday and again on Saturday, providing us with some much needed relief. 76 tomorrow, will be in the 80s on Saturday and Sunday, 83 on Monday with much needed rain and storms, 83 again on Tuesday. After that, temperatures will be in the mid to upper 80s. Back to you.
This Be More Lifestyle segment is sponsored by Legoland New York Resort.
Live from the Legoland New York Resort in the beautiful Hudson Valley, Matt Besterman now joins us with the can't miss attractions and tips on planning an unforgettable vacation to Legoland New York this summer. What's going on, my friend?
Hi, it's great to be here.
Hey, man, so why do you think New York State is topping this year's summer travel searches?
You know, that's no surprise to all of us who live in New York State, and especially in the Hudson Valley, just 60 miles from New York City in Goshen, New York, where Legoland New York Resort is located. We really have everything that you need to plan an awesome vacation, whether it be hiking, biking, museums, craft breweries, craft cideries, museums, arts and culture, and of course theme parks and attractions like Legoland New York Resort.
Well, tell us about the grand opening of the Lego City Water Playground.
We are super excited to open this, our latest and greatest attraction, opened on Memorial Day and over Memorial Day weekend, and it really is the perfect oasis to cool off during your awesome day in the park. So there are water slides, water spouts, gigantic 318-gallon water bucket, which will douse you every 3 minutes. So it's great to see just kids splashing and playing. You can build and race a Lego boat, and it's the perfect addition to all of our 7 Lego-themed lands here at Legoland New York Resort.
So what else is new at the Lego New York Resort this season?
So many rides and attractions for kids age 2 to 12 and their families. We really aim to be a kid's first ever theme park experience, whether you're taking a ride on the Dragon Coaster, which is our signature coaster. It's what we call a pink knuckle roller coaster, so not too big, not too scary. The Lego Factory Adventure ride, which transforms you into a Lego minifigure. You can battle the forces of evil with Lego Ninjago, the ride, get your Legoland driving license, or you can stroll through Miniland, which is the heart of every Legoland park, which has all sorts of Lego-built cities made of 22 million Lego bricks. So really, there's something for a family of Lego lovers to enjoy.
Now, are there any other can't-miss attractions we should know about?
Well, this summer, you'll definitely want to check out Red, White, and Boom, which is our July 4th fireworks spectacular. So starting June 30th, 5 nights of fireworks. You can see them bursting over Miniland. You're wearing 4D glasses, which transform the fireworks into Lego bricks. We have live music, lawn games, so you're definitely going to want to check it out.
I love it. So where can we go for more information, Matt?
Just go to our website, legoland.com/New York. You can find single-day tickets, annual passes, or you can book a stay at Legoland Hotel, which is just steps away from the park, and really make it a Legoland vacation.
Awesome. Thanks so much, man. Look, still ahead is the future of flying the double-decker. One designer is saying yes. We'll say what you're saying about it coming up next. Airplane seats could be getting a makeover. A new test design would have passengers sitting on top of each other in a double-decker format. It's the brainchild of a 23-year-old designer who calls it the future of flying, but not everyone likes it. Critics call it a claustrophobic and question whether passengers would evacuate an emergency safely. And so, we wanted to find out what you thought about this, and we wanted you to tell it. What do you think of the new seat design? Most of you are saying this is horrible. All right? Great show lined up for tomorrow. Now is the time to plan your summer vacation. Coming up, how researchers say they figured out the exact number of days you need to take off in order to have a healthy work-life balance.
Find out how to have your business featured on Be More Lifestyle. Email us at BeMoreLifestyleTV@foxbaltimore.com.
And thank you for all the birthday acknowledgments. I appreciate that. Shout out to all my Geminis out there. And of course, thanks for inviting us into your home. Make sure you follow us on all our platforms, and we'll see you tomorrow.